Cool, that's not a big question, is it? Who is Kenny? And tell us a little bit about who you are. Well, I'm a mental health nurse, and I'm someone who went through the fitness to practice process. When I came back onto the register, I worked in a mental health unit, and then I worked with children for a while with eating disorders, and now I work in a national role. For the last 5 years, I've been working for Abbott, which is a global toxicology company, a global medical device company, the National Ambassador for Drug Treatment. So that's kind of what I do for a living. But who am I? I'm a recovering alcoholic. I'm someone who come to nursing from quite a checkered background. I didn't have it easy as a child. There was lots of social exclusion and homelessness, and I got into lots of trouble, and I kind of had to put my life together a bit later on. I don't come from a privileged background. Kind of everything that I am, I've made of myself, which is fine. There's no moaning about that. That's just the way it was. But certainly I can't say that I wasn't led astray. I don't have a background, because I do have a background. And it's my relapse into alcohol that got me struck off the register. I'm quite okay with the fact I got struck off the register. So, who am I? I'm someone in recovery. I'm now 61. I'm a father of 2 girls. And I kind of put my life together quite late. And I came into nursing quite late, in my 30s. And now everything's a lot better, and my life's fantastic. So I can't really moan, really. I'm the safeguard lead for NMC Watch. You know, I sat in the NMC waiting to go to panel, and after 9 years of not being there, I went back to try and get restored to the register, having been struck off. And 9 years later, I went back, and they were there with a pack. It was exactly the same pack from 9 years previously, and we're about to sit there and try and reprove that, even though they didn't know anything about the last 9 years. So I'm very aware that the system is really, really unfair. And from sitting there, I saw a card on the wall, NMC Watch, and I phoned it, and it was Catherine Waters, our founder of NMC Watch, and she said, look, why don't we get you some representation? And she spoke to me, and I asked if I could defer my hearing, and I deferred my hearing, and I went back this time with 3 witnesses, more prepared, more realising that they weren't there on my side, and that's kind of who I am, really. So I try and stay involved with NMC Watch. I don't do a great job because I'm really busy, but I try and stay involved, and I try and help people. You know, at one point we were fit and proper people to join the register, and something's gone wrong, and I think it's incumbent on the NMC to make us fit and proper people again, not just attack us. So I try and help people who've developed a drug problem, or developed an alcohol problem, or have done something as a result of that, or of, you know, it's really easy to lose sight of how you're supposed to behave. I'll just say this up. We have a responsibility of candour, a duty of candour, right? We have to be honest when we make a mistake. But that's counterintuitive, because when we make a mistake, everything in our being makes us want to hide it. Our instinct is to go, I better not look stupid. I'm a nurse, I better not look stupid. And we sometimes lose our way. What we've really got to do is be really open. If you're open, they have a responsibility to help you with the mistake. If you hide the mistake, it's dishonesty, and you really are in trouble. So I think nurses lose their way, and the more reason I'm involved with NMC Watch is to try and help them find their way again, really.